All right, homies. Here's our 2025 spring turkey hunting wrap up. Hammer ended up with what I refer to as the old Idaho Grand Slam. Got my two toms and I got my spring bear. So got that out of the way. But first of all, my focus early in the season was taking my granddaughter Catherine out hunting. She got a tom last year. This year was her second year hunting. And she passed up some jakes, which was awesome. She wanted to get a big tom, so she let some jakes go. She easily could have gotten a jake. And we also got a lot of action, but Catherine did not connect with the big tom that she was wanting. That's okay. And then, of course, the first tom that I got, I ended up calling in a hen, and right behind her was two toms. And of course, their love life cost them one of them their lives. I got the first tom coming in, and it was about well, I called the hen into about 10 yards, and then the next tom was at about 20 yards. I was actually hiding behind some brush and kind of in the prone crouch position when I shot him. Second tom was real fun. I went up a draw about midday with in a plantation with an old road on one side and a bigger road across this stream zone, the stream area on the other side, and the turkeys were working that old grassed-in road, and I had a tom gobbling at me, but he kept drifting away, and there was a hen there as well. And I kind of screwed up because I cut the distance and I waited for a while and called, and I figured that he had just plumb gone off, and I walked around the corner towards him, and there he was standing there. And of course, I spooked him, and he took off at a full run. But I got him patterned, and I got him figured out. So the next day, which would have been a Sunday morning, I believe, got up at 0400 and got up there right at the crack of dawn. I mean, right perfect time. I got a couple decoys set up and started calling. And then the way I do it, here's a pro tip. That's what they call it on the shows, right? Even though I don't get paid, so I'm not a professional. But here's your hammer pro tip. I like to suck a tom in going around an old road around the corner of a ridge point. And I'm set up on the high bank, the cut bank of the ridge, hidden. And he's coming walking around that corner gobbling, and by the time when he comes around the corner, he is in 20 yards range. I mean, it's a done deal when that happens. You don't have to worry about them getting close. He comes around that ridge point, and I got the high ground. I'm shooting down on him, and it's devastating tactic. I use it a lot on toms. Well, anyway, that's what I did. I put two decoys out in the road, got on the inside from him corner, got up on the high bank. I had one tom calling way up the draw, which I think was the bigger tom. And then, of course, you see from the video, I called two toms in. They came in fast, and I shot the first one, just a headshot, just freaking hammered him. And then, to my surprise, the other tom came back in and started thumping on and beating and pecking on the dead one, which is kind of creepy. I call it a Turk assault. And so I actually had to break it up. It was kind of getting a little grim, a little gross. So I broke up the Turk assault, and the other one ran off. But that's the recap for Hammer Spring Turkeys 2025. Rock on, my homies. Two Turkalurkas, two Turk assaults. Down. Right on.